welcome back. I'm going to talk about intercooler pumps today, just a little bit. New motors in the truck. Finally going to a forged motor. We're doing a 5.3 stroker, the taboo one that everybody says isn't going to make power. It's not going to do anything better than a factory 5.3. Whatever, we're doing it. So I am running an air-to-water intercooler, and I have been running one of these Bosch intercooler pumps off the Cobra Mustang for a while. My intake temps have been creeping on my first pass with my cooler. My cooler will hold 7 gallons. I put about 6 gallons in it. Probably 4 gallons of that is ice. We'll start out first pass. First pass will start out around 55-degree intake temps. By the time we get to the quarter mile, we're at probably 125. Second pass, without putting more ice in it, it'll start out about 75. And then by the end of the quarter mile, we're creeping up to like 150, 160. And I believe that's to blame. So here's my intercooler. It is the same one you can get off a Frozen Boost. It's the 16 by 12, 4.5 inch thick core. They come, both of these, one's supposed to be an inlet, one's supposed to be an outlet. But with that, you have water going in, you can have some water in the back, and path of least resistance, it can push right here and push right out without circulating water fully through it. I know it will circulate for the most part, but there can be some stagnant water sitting in the back that could be getting warmer than the rest of the water that could be taking path of least resistance. So welded a bung in the back, and now both of these are inlets. I have them teed to a Y there, and it promotes flow through the intercooler. So that's a really good thing to do on those. I forget who told me to do that on one of the Facebook groups. They were using that intercooler, and they said they've taken it to about 1,300 horsepower with no problems. So I was wondering why I was getting heat soak. And that's why. This thing only flows, says it's supposed to do 5 gallons a minute. When I tested it at 16 volts, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. At 14.7 volts, it barely flowed 3 gallons in a minute. And that was off of a battery jump starter that could give it all the amperage that it wants. So, cool little pump for a lot less horsepower. But what I did do is I was on Amazon warehouse, and oh, by the way, that's my intercooler tank. Got the idea from Rick that drives Honk If Parts Fall Off. Go check him out on social media. I think he has a YouTube channel. Don't quote me on it. Pretty sure he does. Him and his wife Jackie, awesome people. Met them for the first time at Sick Week. But he runs a Rule 2000 as well. And this is not a Rule 2000, but on Amazon Marketplace, I found a heck of a deal on a bilge pump. I will put it in the description somewhere over here. But it has the same part number as a Rule. It's just this one has an HYBP1, and I think Rule is like an HRBP1 or just an RBP1 for the part number. They look identical. Everything on the case is identical. Probably made in the same factory, but don't know. But this one I was pleasantly surprised with it. It massively outflows the Bosch intercooler pump. So, and I think I only paid like 18 or 20 bucks for this thing because it was on a closeout deal open box. So what we'll do here is I'm going to try to hold my phone and this here. Let's see if I can grab the, but you can see the flow that it does have. Golly. So this thing flows awesome. Let me go ahead and turn that off. So I think we're going to have our flow issue solved. Get our intake temps to stay a little lower as we're going down through the track at race week in June and practicing and doing a little bit of testing beforehand. And hopefully we can keep the air from this Force Performance 8088 turbo a little cooler. If you haven't checked out Force Performance, we'll put a link to them probably somewhere over here in the video, maybe down across the bottom. Yeah, we'll try to go across the bottom. Go check them out. Robert's a really good guy. He's been the owner of it for years. Really cool. Likes to help out racers. Stands by his product. Awesome product. Best customer service you'll find in the turbo game. But this is an advertisement for them. So, but yeah, just wanted to share a little bit about a intercooler pump that I've been trying around, kicking around. Everybody kind of goes with a name brand rule, but hey, the off-brand seem to be flowing well a lot better than that Bosch pump. So, and also this is all 3/4 inch line running from the back of the truck to the front. So you're probably looking about 8 to 10 foot from, maybe 10 foot, let's say 12 foot. So let's say 24 foot round trip from the intercooler tank to the front through the intercooler and back. It's probably a little less than that, but 24 foot is kind of a good estimate. So yeah,